There's a moment in every story where the hero wakes up. Not in triumph, not in light, but in fire, in fury, in absolute clarity. You don't always wake up with a cheer. Sometimes you wake up mid-breakdown, surrounded by silence, realizing everything you tolerated has become the very thing that's killing you. That's when you decide, never again will you be the one who bends until they break. Never again will you smile through pain to keep people from walking away. Never again will you water dead relationships, hoping something blooms. You've done enough. You gave your loyalty, your time, and your love over and over to people who mistook it for weakness. They drained you, ghosted you, used you, then returned only when they were thirsty for more. And still, you stayed. You kept thinking, maybe this time they'll see me, maybe this time they'll get it. But they didn't. And they won't, because you taught them not to. You taught them you'll stay no matter how many times they disappear. You taught them you'll forgive without accountability. You taught them they could disrespect you and still have a place in your life. That's over now. You're not cold, you're clear. You're not cruel, you're done. This isn't bitterness, this is survival. Because there's nothing noble about sacrificing your soul for someone who keeps throwing it back at your feet. Let them call you heartless, let them call you distant. They only say that because you stopped giving them access. And when people lose their comfort, they start calling you the villain in a story where they were always the problem. But you're not a villain. You're someone who finally chose yourself, who finally looked in the mirror and said no more. No more late nights hoping they'll text. No more explaining your pain to someone who calls it drama. No more waiting to feel like enough in a place that feeds off your insecurity. They don't get to see this version of you. The version that's calm, focused, untouchable. They only knew the version that tolerated everything in the name of love. And now they have to live with the consequences. You want to be respected? Then stop being so available to the disrespectful. You want real connection? Then stop holding the door open for people who walk all over your threshold. You want peace? Then start by burning the bridges that only lead to pain. It's okay to walk away with no warning. It's okay to disappear from places where you were never seen. You don't owe anyone closure. You don't owe them one more conversation. You owe yourself a future that doesn't include reliving the same nightmare in different faces. And yes, it'll hurt. You'll miss them. You'll wonder if you made the right call. You'll look back at memories and feel that sting in your chest. But remind yourself, memories are not a reason to stay where you're not respected. You don't heal by staying. You heal by choosing peace over chaos, over and over, until peace feels natural and chaos feels foreign.